Alright, it's time for the last big push on Nanowrimo. This is the last day of Nanowrimo 2017. In my case, I'm actually recording this the day before, so it's actually the last 2 days. But either way, it's the last push opportunity. I'm recording it earlier because I'm gonna keep going into the night, so I don't know when I'll have a chance to put up this video. Probably you'll be seeing it on November 30th. I am not actually anywhere close to completing my novel. Well, I'm not that far away. I think that I am going to finish I'm going to finish up to the big conclusion. How do I want to say this? Imagine the book being put into 4 acts. I finished acts 1, 2, and 3, although I don't have a good sense of the division between acts 2 and 3, so I've kind of just made a big lump of act 2, and I'm going to start working on act 3 tomorrow, or act 4, depending on how you think about it. Basically, the final fourth of the novel. About 20,000 more words. At least that's my goal. Since I have 50,000, or I'll hopefully have 50,000 by the time you're listening to this. On top of that, I want to have a 70,000 word novel, or maybe an 80,000 word novel. So I still have to complete another 20 to 30,000 words before the book is done. I did end up continuing right from where I left off rather than skipping over, as I talked about in my last one. Ironically, the act of thinking about doing that, the act of thinking about skipping it, gave me the piece of information that I needed in order to continue from where I had left off. So it still worked out for me because I just forced myself to sit down, think about where did I want the conclusion to be, and then I thought, oh, here's the really important part in the story that is going to launch into the final act of the novel. So that was actually really helpful. I'm just going to keep this a really short entry because I want to get going and I don't want to edit too much. How are you doing? Are you anywhere close to finishing? Are you close to finishing your book? Are you close to winning Nanowrimo? If you're not, are you feeling really discouraged about that? Or, how are you feeling about it? If you are winning Nanowrimo but your book is not done, how does that make you feel? I'm always curious about that because that's almost always the position I'm in, even in the years that I do win Nanowrimo. Then after November is over, I feel kind of like, okay, I'm done, but my book is not really done, so it's kind of weird. Okay, that's all for now. Tar out.